Good morning, buenos dias. I slept here very well. It was slightly humid at the beginning of the night, but that's normal. As soon as there was a bit of sun this morning, it dried everything. Last night I cooked here. See, there are some leftovers of the cutting of the porcini mushroom. But this morning I moved it in the shade and I'm making some tortellini with the mushroom I found last night. Last night I found 2 mushrooms. Back on the road, new day on El Piri, road to Andorra. Yet again, starting the day climbing. Still a very long way to climb to the top, but it's sunny, it's nice and dry.
Shout out to Dave and Yao and YC and everybody in Melbourne who helped with that, and all the names I'm now forgetting in the moment.
Muka, ciao Muka. Okay, I think I can avoid being electrocuted doing this. Oops. I'm going back to close it. I'm just gonna leave the bike at this pillar. There you go. See? I came back and I closed it. Because in the videos, or you either show everything, if you show only when you open, there's always some little cunt that says, oh, you didn't close it properly. I did close it properly. I just cannot show 24 hours a day of my life on the videos. So green. There's grass even on the trail. I'm gonna stop here in the shadow for a second, because I think afterwards no shadow for a while. The end of the road. I need to go up like this. I think that stone marks the border between Spain and France. As you see on the map, this stone is the border between Spain on this side and France. Ah, shit. Fucking hell. I forgot there is the electricity in these wires. Alright, let's tackle this. Another 2 kilometers climbing. Bit steep here, but yeah, 2 kilometers, then I will enjoy a long descent. Muka, ciao Muka. I think this should be the top. If it's not the top, I'm ready to throw myself down the first ridge available. Yes, I found a gate. To avoid electrocution. Fucking hell, I got electrocuted twice. This is too short. Okay. The current is not strong, but yeah, I mean, it's not super pleasant. These horses are very stocky. What's here? Some tourists arrived. Wait. Shh. What's up, buddy? The car's bothering you? French registration. The road is paved, so we will be very fast down the valley. The temperature today was very pleasant at the top, at 2200. It's not super high, but it was a pleasant temperature. It's windy, normal, but it was a dry wind, fresh, cool, but I didn't feel cold. And that's the main thing when you are at high elevation, relatively high elevation. Now, the more I go down, the more it gets warmer. The Marche des Contrabandiers, the smugglers trail. Yeah. These areas, they didn't really have a proper border even back then when there was no single market in Europe. According to Google Maps, in this village there is only one grocery shop and it opens at 7:30. Google Map is not always right. Look at this. The bottle of Coke I got at the supermarket tasted a little funny. I mean, I've drank thousands and thousands of liters of Coca-Cola. I think I'm a little of an expert. I look at the label. It hasn't a French label. I don't know if it was Russian or Bulgarian or something. But yeah, it tasted a little different. Oh, it's a nice campsite here. In less than 2 kilometers, I'm back in Spain. Oof. Some people might find it freaky, but that is the border between Spain and France. Actually, France and Spain. Because here I'm in France and now I'm in Spain. Back in España. Water's always good in Spain. Nice trick. I need some provisions, need some bread, bits and pieces for snacks this evening and tomorrow morning. La Molina. La Molina, I think it's a famous ski resort in Spain, no? Capravo. This must probably the last time I shop in Capravo. Okay, now I teach you something. This is the best beer in Spain. It's called Rosa Blanca and it's a hoppy lager. By far the best beer in Spain. It's a brewery from Mallorca. Then the second best, if you like lager, is Alhambra Especial. The other one, Estrella Galicia, Estrella, forget about it. It's not worth it. My grocery at Capravo is done. I took a break, had a snack. I got a giant box of sobaos, 700 grams. I didn't want to open the pannier, so it stays here for the moment. Now heading back to the trail that should be down there. Back on El Piri.
Next, go straight.
Last push, last hour.
Go straight on.
The silhouette of the Pyrenees. Spanish side, yeah? Why would you want me to go in this swamp? Seriously? Who does this route? Come on, take a trail 200 meters over now. If this one is always in these conditions. Let's get into the lake. You only need one rock in that thing. Can't wait to be out of this mess.
This way for 1.5 kilometers.
Fucking hell. Oh. I seriously hate when I have to remove the panniers. Fucking hell. There are like millions of mosquitoes. These people camped on the trail. Very good. I don't know how they can be there all night. I stopped 2 minutes and I was surrounded by a billion mosquitoes. Seriously, don't understand van lifers. These people with the camper. Look, with all the hills, the mountains that you have like within 15-20 minutes drive from here. Do you wanna camp in the only infested, mosquito infested place? Humid, hot, when you can sleep very comfortably 500 meters, 1000 meters above, cool, no mosquitoes. Unbelievable. I think I need to cross the river here.
Turn left.
I mean, security. Yeah, it's nice. I like this bridge. Not super safe if you crash into it, but yeah. shit. No. Fucking hell. Today, between water, oh, fuck this evening. I'm losing so much time in this place. Oops. Let's see where. Oh, it's even. Shit. It's even fenced. Can you believe this shit? There is a wire. If there was a wire here, I was gonna get my wire cutter and cut it. Now it's 8:30. I think I'll have to cycle for an hour at least to get out of this misery. Now I'm supposed to get back on the river, but I'll skip it because it's a mess. It's only like 500 meters then back on this village. These people from Barcelona invited me for pizza.
¡Viva España!
Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Muy agradecido.
Por el campeón.
Look at this. Pizza, vino.
Vino y alegría.
¿Qué más?
¿Qué más?
Alegría.
Amistad. Déjalo otro.
Al otro que.
Buenos días. I slept here last night. Be humid. This is not too far from the river and the village where I had pizza. How did I end up with the pizza? Because I don't know, there was a guy that I met yesterday in the village. After I found the mushroom, I went down to the village and I got some provisions there. And there I met a guy that is also traveling by bike, and he was staying in an hotel there. He had just got his shower and he was walking on the village when I was eating something on a bench, and we had a chat. He does pave roads, and I left the village. I went up and I camped. And yesterday, when I arrived in this village, he was also walking by. And he said, let's go for a beer. And I was like, it's a bit late. I need to find a place to camp. But then I was like, fuck it. We had a beer, and he told me the route he took. And obviously, he took the same route when I left the village yesterday. But then he didn't turn right to Doria. He continued on the paved road. And you get to a pass that it's at 1,700 meters. I went up to 2,200 yesterday and went down on the French side. He went down on the Spanish side still. Anyway, when we were about to leave the pizzeria, we had a drink there. I had a beer, and he was paying and we were about to leave, and then there was a table of cyclists next to us that they asked me a few questions because the bike was next to the table. We were outside, and they're like, "Did you have food? Do you want to have pizza?" And I was like, "Ah, fuck it, let's have a pizza." That's how I ended up having pizza with this gentleman from Barcelona. El Piri, let's go to Andorra. Today is a problem because my power bank is dead. I should have charged it last night at the pizzeria, but I forgot about it. And tomorrow is gonna rain, and I need to go around these mountains and get to Andorra. Oof. Let's see what's the story, but I do not look forward to be in the Pyrenees when it rains, cycling up Andorra. Leave no trace. El Piri, another day, another adventure in Spain. I think I have 7, 8, 10 kilometers. before starting a very long climb, and I think at the start of the climb there is a village. I need to stop there a couple of hours and charge my power bank. Buena, ¿qué tal? First climb in the back. I didn't expect this longish climb. It was about 4 kilometers. But yeah, now we go down. Twenty to 2. It's getting hot. I chilled a few hours at the bar. Went to the bakery to get a few breads. Last night at Capravo I got some turkey ham, so that's gonna be my lunch today. It's gonna be a long climb. Let's see what's the stats of the climb. Off we go.
Take the next left.
Easy peasy. It's 10 to 3. I'm gonna stop here. It's a nice tree. Bench. I'm gonna chill here for a little bit, have some food, and then continue climbing. When I went to chill at the bar, I had a coffee because it's the cheapest thing you can have basically at the bar in Spain, and I don't like caffeine from coffee, especially too much, and I feel very weird, like I don't really like how I feel. Oops. 16:38, 4.5 kilometers to the top. I don't know. 2.5 kilometers to the top. 18:03. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's keep on going. 1.5 kilometers, 18:77. I think I finally made it to the top. I need to keep going. I think there is a summer camp here. Finally a bit of dirt. Today it was all paved. Although I didn't mind because I was really knackered. I don't know what there was in the coffee they gave me at the bar, but I felt almost high. Next 30 kilometers are gonna be very challenging, and tomorrow is gonna rain. Ooh. First bit of climb is done. Now I can breathe for a few minutes. I'm so knackered. 8:10. I don't know if I can cycle another hour and 20 minutes, to be honest. Another hour, I think. There would have been a great spot to camp though. But there will be another opportunity. Night and day difference riding on dirt and on the paved road. I got so energetic by riding this. I was almost getting depressed riding up on pavement. And beautiful views when there are no trees.
It's a bit chilly now. The air is crispy, but to be expected. We are at 2,200. I see something on my map in about a kilometer. Maybe a picnic area, maybe a refugio, who knows? Nice. Here is the picnic area. There is a little house as well. It's safe, it's a refugio. Oh, these people. So it is a refugio, it's locked, but you basically unlock through this hole. And I open the window, so there is a bit of light. You should be able to see. I'm gonna check. It's leak. It gets a bit wet. I think, yeah, look. There are some water coming in, but I can sleep here and it's gonna be dry, nice and dry. Here I can cook my dinner. Yeah, perfect. There's a nice lake as well. There's the picnic area with the tables. If I wanna eat outside, al fresco. But I'd rather eat inside because it's not that warm. They have grilling areas. Very nice. Granite. Polished even. Polished granite. It's the company that manages the ski resort, the Nordic skiing. But yeah, why did I leave this vehicle here? Beautiful, beautiful spot for the night. Now I'm getting situated. I'm gonna cook my tortellini.